Hi, welcome to For Flow with Chloe. Happy Sunday. And I'm pulling from, throwing the box on the floor for the wind to wait. It's still December. They're my Christmas cards. So let's see. Don't scratch the sofa thin. Stop it. Okay. Wow, well, we've got quite a few. That one. Okay, those. So, first card, the Ace of Pentacles. This is an offering of stability and growth. And often the pentacles are like our worldly goods, our stuff and things. And so we have an offering of this stable structure of pentacle and a little bit of abundance coming in. And we do have Capricorn season coming up on the 21st when we move on to that winter solstice on the 21st. We also have Mars moving into Capricorn tomorrow on the 15th. And the pentacles are very earth sign related, very Capricorn related. We also have the Chariot. So we've got our cheeky little elves tobogganing their way down the massive hill. This deck has two versions of the Chariot. One is Santa balancing the mastery of, steering the chariot with the two reindeers, steering the sleigh. And on this one, we have the elves mastering their little sleigh. So they're like bombing down there, full pelt, dodging the trees, making sure they don't hit stuff, and knowing how to master, balance, and guide their way through this potentially challenging terrain. So there may be a situation that has felt like that. Finn, stop. Don't know why my cat is attacking the furniture today. It's quite so much, doesn't normally do that. Very out of character today, Finn. Very out of character behaviour. Yeah, so there might be a situation that you feel like, or has been one where you feel like you're constantly trying to like balance the situation, dodge the obstacles, and just keep steering strong. We also have the Six of Swords, moving away from pain and anxiety to calmer waters. You're aware of where your past woes have been, but you're like, it's okay, I can accept that, I'm moving on from it. I'm taking the swords, which represent the anxiety or the fear or the pain, withers, and I'm moving on across calm waters, always a good sign, to follow the star of hope, to trust that I'm going somewhere better. And there's a distant shoreline where we're taking ourselves to, as like a retreat, where we're retreating to a nice foreign land. We have also got Neptune in Pisces, followed closely by Saturn, both moving direct now back towards Aries, but the Neptune is still lingering around that 29th degree. And Neptune is all about the glamour, the things that seem like, the lighting in Hollywood, the special effects, the makeup, celebrity, what is real, illusions, the veil. It's all those things. And this card is all about those kinds of things, like having so many glamorous possibilities, options, choices, and you just don't know which one to go for. Which one is the truth? Which one is the one you should really go for? So there might be, you might have been feeling like maybe opportunities were offered to you that seemed like, you know, oh yeah, the tips, like I really want that, like the good stuff, like that's for me, I want that one. And they've not turned out necessarily to quite be they didn't quite turn out the way you thought they would. Because this card is often about disillusionment, and that 29th degree of Pisces is about moving away. It's about closure, and it's often about where we've been disillusioned. With that Saturn following Neptune as well, is about that disillusionment. Like the Pisces, the Neptune in Pisces, all like the woo, like look at all the amazing shiny options. The Saturn is like the reality of when it didn't turn out that way, and the disillusionment. So that makes a lot of astrological sense right now. But then we get the Queen of Cups. So she is she's mastered her emotions, and normally she would be sat with her feet in the water, but here she's got her feet in the snow. It must be quite cold, but the water obviously is frozen because snow, ice, it's winter. But she's still calm and collected, and she is, she's often seen scrying. She's got like the most crazy ass cup here. It's more like a victory chalice, like she's won the cup. But she's often like scrying into the cup, using her intuition, almost like a clairvoyance, to sort of see what's coming in. And so she's highly attuned in her intuition, and she just trusts the process, lets the bad stuff float downstream, and knows to move with the water, and knows how to sit with her emotions and allow herself to process them. So you might be wanting some time to process what looks like quite a lot of action going on here, of like choices, things not turning out the way you thought they would, desperately trying to find balance and get, master and control and direct yourself, and moving away from things that were painful. But there is some stability and structure. And we also have a portal here with that gateway, that doorway in the hedge. Finn. He's having a weirdy one. He's having a weirdy one tonight. He's playing with a piece of paper, going mental. It's a good piece of paper, that, isn't it, Finn? Yeah. Right. Oh, that one flipped. Death card. Transformation. There is transformation occurring. This might be things that have come in through that 12/12 portal. You might be finally transforming some past disillusionments and pain. And with that Queen of Cups as well, like really processing and sitting with them and just allowing yourself to feel the feels about them. This might have been stuff that was going on throughout all of the November period, because the Death card represents Scorpio. Scorpio's season is November predominantly, and we had a hell of a lot of retrograde planets during that time, which might have brought up a lot of those three middle cards. A lot of moving away from pain. Past pain can be brought up in retrograde situations. trying to feel in control and dodge all of the bad stuff, and you know, options and things, supposed opportunities popping up and then them not really working out that well, which is that 7 of Cups. So things like that might have been going on for you throughout November, and it's finally time. It's finally time to transform, because yes, the Death card is about endings, also that 29th degree in Pisces, endings, but it's like there can be no rebirth without a death. There can be no new beginning without an ending. So it's actually, I quite like the Death card for that reason. And you are transforming something. And then we get the King of Swords, direction. Clear direction. So we are mastering our emotions, and then we're going into our no nonsense mode of clarity, and you know, being quite cutting away what we don't want anymore, knowing exactly what you want and just going for it, and quite a no nonsense approach towards where it is you want to go and how you are getting there. He is the master of being clear and direct. And we have all these planets starting to move direct as well, like Saturn, Neptune and Mercury not long ago. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Victorious. So we started with some nice cosmic gift. The cosmic hand with the gift of the cosmic pentacle. And now we're getting the gift of cosmic inspiration. We are coming towards the end of the year, and in Chinese astrology, we are about to gallop our way into the year of the fire horse. Galloping in with our flaming wand, Ace of Wand. It's action, it's I'm going places, I'm doing this, I'm inspired, I'm doing it. I love it. And we'll stop. Oh no, what's on the bottom? The Lovers again. This card is stalking us at the moment. This card is stalking us. It somehow just grabbed my attention there on the bottom. So a choice. You're making the choice. And that card of choice keeps coming up. Can also be about relationships to others, and you know, romance and stuff. And it's like having the blessing, the message of the choice. Gemini is all about choice. Okay, let's take one. Ooh, that one instantly flew out. Chills. I'm going to take it. It just literally was like, take this one. This is the Seasons of the Witch, Yule Oracle. Upon my flesh, within thy bones, quivers a crawling frozen numbness. Shall I ignore, or shall I bestow it? A frozen knowing looks back at thy soul. So this is a bit of a warning card, a warning sign. We did get the Queen of Cups, who uses her intuition to feel her way through situations, and she is a master of it. And we did also get this card about disillusionments, and we had the Gemini card at the end, choices. So this might be a warning. So this is like when you get the chills, it's like your body giving you a warning sign to maybe turn back, to be like, you know, to avoid something. You're going to intuitively know things that aren't the right choice for you, is what I'm getting. You're gonna know. you're going to be feeling in your intuition, in your gut, you're going to be getting the chills about something, and you should not ignore them, because there's a warning about what the right choice is to make. And you need to listen to your intuition about the choice, and not your ego, not your logic. We did, interestingly, get that King of Swords as well. So like having clarity about that as well. We also have Wreath, a more positive one. There in the circle of life tends to breathe death. We got the Death card. One is not without the other, eternally bound by the essence of spirit. This is, the cycle of life, things going round and round. We cannot have the new beginning without the ending. So celebrating the cycle, celebrating the endings as well as the beginnings, that is very winter solstice coming up, and honouring that cycle of like, we are in the least abundant time of nature and the darkest time at the moment, the furthest away from the sun and the bounty of the nature in its full bloom and its fruition. But we know it's coming back, and we know we have to let certain things die off so that we can have a regrowth, so we can have a transformation. And then we get the Forest card, which has been also stalking us throughout several readings. It is without question a place of mystery. Whispers of power you've forgotten. Let thy strength crawl from beneath the ground and remind you, dear child, you are magic. And I think that is about using your intuition again to guide you and know what you need to let go of and what to swerve, what choices to make, what to go with and what not to go with. Follow what is inspiring you, follow what is driving your passion, and veer away from anything that gives you the chills. Be the Queen of Cups and, sit with it, feel it, allow yourself to feel it and process it, trust it, and be the King of Swords and cut it away and go, no, that's not for me. I'm going my way, direct, no nonsense, no more BS, and follow that passion of that flaming torch of the Ace of Wands. And that is the reading, guys. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday evening. Thank you to all you new subscribers. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you've just come across me for the first time. And thank you for all of you who are back time and time again. Thank you. Bye for now.